Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to another episode of the Worthiness Codes. I'm your host, Jaclyn Francis, and as always, it is so beautiful to be in this space with you today. Quick little update episode. Update about my life, an update about the podcast, which I am most excited about. So I started this podcast back, I want to say early December of 2023. And at the time, I was going through a very deep spiritual ascension journey. As I was going through this journey, I received a gift from, we can say, my higher self. And that gift is an offering that I know is part of the reason as to why I'm here. Part of that offering was this podcast. And over the last almost 2 years now, I've been going through this journey of really deep inner growth. This is an ongoing journey. As you know, healing is never ending. Once you say yes to your soul, you are constantly evolving. And though, of course, it's cyclical, you don't always stay in the cycles of healing. That is a lesson that I have been given time and time again. We are not meant to get caught up in the healing. We are meant to very much be human and enjoy our lives. As I was going through that journey and really stepping into my truth, I have been working on this offering, and I thought it would be ready many times by now. But what I've learned is that when something is, you can say, channeled, downloaded, provided to you by the divine, by your higher self, whatever you want to look at it as, it is meant to be followed from a soul level, not from an ego level. And as humans, of course, especially when we're creating and birthing something, we get super excited and we're like, okay, let's put it out. I feel like it's ready. And I went through a period where I very much thought it would be out. I needed income. I was like, okay, well, this needs to be a course. Let's put it out. And it just never felt right. And now I know why. So the reason that I am sharing this with you is because there is going to be a transition within the podcast. I am looking at these last 50 something episodes over the last year and a half or so as a very deep part of my journey. This was almost like my journal to further integrate within myself while also sharing really beautiful experiences and wisdom with you as well to help start and guide you through your own awakening journey, to help guide you deeper into your soul's evolution. So what's to come is a new iteration of the Worthiness Codes podcast. And the new iteration is a reflection of the work that I have been working on for almost 2 years now. And I am so excited. So stay tuned. If you are a fan of this podcast, you are going to really benefit from this new version of the Worthiness Codes. If you are new here, stay tuned because you are really going to find this offering interesting. I fully believe that from my heart because I had to live. I had to live the experiences to learn, to embody, to share it with you all. So that's to come. It's to come very soon. Next or this month, June, in a couple weeks. So yeah, I'm finally could take a breath because like I said, the ego can be just so urgent. The ego can be so demanding. The ego can be so critical. And when you follow the heart and you follow your soul, it just feels right. Timing feels right. The purpose feels right. The offering feels right. It all comes together. It all makes sense. So that is the update in terms of the podcast. There will be more to come in terms of what the offering is, how the podcast is going to work. I will be putting out that episode, I want to say, in a week or two. So you have an idea of what the Worthiness Codes is becoming. It's not entirely different, but no, it's more tangible. The information that is shared is more tangible. So if you are looking to grow, if you are looking to really go inward and embody your worth, you are going to love what's to come. Now, my life update. So much is shifting within my personal life. So much is shifting within myself. All amazing things. All amazing things. I started this podcast, like I said, early December of 2023. And looking back at the first episode, it was about leaving a relationship and having a season of self. That was episode 1. Now, where I'm at, the last episode that closed this first iteration of the Worthiness Codes was about healing karmic cycles within relationships. And I have entered into a beautiful partnership. It's a true full circle moment within my life, within the reflection of this podcast as well. So it just feels like right timing for everything. And yeah, it's been a beautiful year and a half. It's been a transformative year and a half. Thank you for really listening to vulnerable, personal, open-hearted expressions of my own experiences and the wisdom shared. I know my voice is changing as well. I know I'm being called into a deeper essence of self, into a new lens in which I see life and spirituality. And that in itself is huge. Because I've been looking at life, I've been looking at healing, I've been looking at spirituality through the same lens for almost 2 years. And now it's like with this shift within myself, following this deep journey, I'm beginning to see, oh, no. This no longer feels right. There is a deepening that happened within myself. And therefore, that deepening, of course, is happening externally, my voice being part of that. So lots of shifts, lots of changes, lots of beautiful heart-centered transformation. If you take away anything from this quick little update, this quick little share within this episode, it is to just follow your heart. To follow your heart. And that is easier said than done. I will tell you that right off the bat. It is easier said than done. There are so many layers that block us from being able to trust our heart, to be able to listen to our hearts, and to be able to discern the heart from the ego, the heart from fear. And that is a journey within itself. And that is the invitation to go within, to start healing so you can get to that place. Because your heart is never going to steer you wrong. Your heart is your key into your divine worthiness. Because your heart is your portal into all of your desires on a soul level. So stay tuned. I will be dropping another episode, like I said, in a week or two that is going to lay out this new iteration of the Worthiness Codes. And I am so honored and so excited to share it with you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Until next time. Bye.